And welcome back to another walk of mine. I am standing here at the statues of the historic Little Rock Nine. If you don't know who the Little Rock Nine is, who they are the 9 black students that were introduced to Central High School in 1957 when the Supreme Court desegregated our schools, and they took almost 2 months before they were even allowed to go without a military escort. And this fine looking gentleman right here is Ernest Green. He was the first black student to graduate from Little Rock High School. And here we have a Liberty Bell replica. We are right here on the state capitol grounds on the north side. And I'm going to be doing a walk down 3rd Street into downtown Little Rock, Arkansas. This is the American Revolution Bicentennial Memorial. This was put here in 1976. That's the year I was born, to you and me. And the seal of Arkansas. A few ants walking around on there. But yeah, there's the Liberty Bell. So I'm going to begin our walk here, and like I said, we're going to walk east on 3rd Street. There's nothing like smell of fresh grass cut. There's nothing like it. Although I wish they would probably like blow the sidewalk off. That's quite messy. Quite messy indeed. It looks like yard dung. It looks like yard dung to me. So here we go. 3rd Street is a little tight here, as you can see right there. So I'm going to go up and over. Now, all around here are state agencies, lobbyist offices, and also apartment complexes. There's an apartment complex of a friend of mine manages. He might own them, I don't know. But he manages, and I know that. They're pretty nice. A lot of them have been redone. They're called Capitol Square. And so here, check this out. I don't know how long these steps have been here, or it's not even a step. There used to be a step. I think there used to be a step right here, right along there, and now it's just a washway. But you would come down here. Look there. When's the last time somebody hopped down these steps and crossed right there? There's no room for error right here. No room for error. Actually, quite honestly, I don't think many people walk down this sidewalk ever. There's the teachers' retirement system building, probably a teachers union. And right here is Union Station. Right there. You can catch an Amtrak train there, or you can rent an office building, whichever you prefer. And here's Capitol Square if you'd like to rent an apartment in this building here. Arkansas Association of Counties building right there. Sharing the same parking lot with Cotham's Restaurant. And I do not know what Cotham's Restaurant was before. If you happen to know, it'd be cool to know. It looks like a Mexican restaurant or maybe like an Italian restaurant. It had been here at some time due to the architecture of the roof. But now it's called Cotham's in the City. It's a restaurant that was an offshoot of Cotham's famous hubcap hamburgers located in Scott, Arkansas. And that building burned to smithereens. I would say burned to the ground, but it was actually over a swamp. So it burned down to the swamp. Arkansas Association Educational Administrators and the Arkansas Asphalt Pavement Association. There is somebody for everyone here. And I love this building. I love the design. I love the flat roof. And as a friend of mine that works in the asphalt business, he would say, smells like money. Nothing like some good petroleum products to raise your bank accounts. So these have offices and there's also residences. So down here is pretty much a mixed use area and quite a large hill. Quite a large hill. We are in this together, if you didn't know. So it's pretty slick. I'm gonna make a little offshoot right here. Just love a brick building with some arches. The wall over here has some pretty cool spaces in it. This is the Capitol View Methodist Church, or it was, 1914. And you can only imagine that it has probably been added to since its original conception. And that lion that's guarding it. There's a no trespassing. It said stay off this property. That actually smelled all right. Not too many roses smell good around here for some reason. There's the Arkansas Bankers Association, and I think these are lobbyist groups. And of course, save the clock tower. That's not a clock tower. It's not Back to the Future. It's 1217 West 3rd Street. Arkansas Insurance Department. Whew. Once I hit Izzard Street, it's all downhill from there. This is a brand new credit union, Orion Federal Credit Union. And I have no idea who they're affiliated or why they're here. Never heard of them. They built this building. There's not even anyone in their parking lot. And that's that. Adcraft, they do signs, banners, t-shirts. A band I managed, they did the first set of t-shirts there. You might pay a little bit, but they got them. Okay, this building is called MedEvolve, and it's an older building. I don't know what it was originally used for, but I went to a sale in the downstairs section. You can see right here, There's windows down here and access to ground level right through there. But they had some of the oldest like documents of Little Rock. It was very interesting. The booklets I picked up about 6 nuclear fallout preparation pamphlets for Little Rock. That was I think they were like 1964 or something like that. Back whenever we were high alert with a commie threat, which now they don't wear uniforms. They wear they wear scraggly beards, berets, and drink craft beers. That's our. Well, I guess I don't want to stigmatize every long, scraggly beard, craft beer drinking person into being a commie. But you know who you are if you are. There's a Firestone place, tire dealership. I would personally never go there. They tend to be very pricey, but they do have that cool old neon sign with the neon tubes. This used to be a car dealership. God, and I wish I could remember the name of it. It's slipping my mind. But Adam's Catfish, they used to pull a trailer out here and used to sell catfish dinners out here. And man, there would be 20, 30 people in line at any given time waiting for a catfish dinner. They had some great catfish. And the parking lot, I guess, didn't let them rent their spot anymore because I guess they thought they were going too big. So they moved a few blocks away. They did okay for a little bit and then they kind of fizzled out. They might still be doing catering, but I don't know. There's a Courtyard Apartments. As you can see, there's a courtyard. These kind of mimic the apartments that are on 6th Street around between Rock and Commerce. Oh, here we go, Izzard Street. That means we're basically going downhill from now. Taylor King, personal injury lawyer. Probably seen his ads on billboards around town, phone book. I think he has a dog in it. I think he has a little dog. No shortage of sunshine today. So, like I say, lots of law firms along this area. Oh, this breeze feels great. And the shade. And there's plenty of vacancies. There's a whole building right there for sale or lease. I mean, you have to have some kind of business plan because I'm sure they're asking a lot for this 18,000 square foot building. But if you have some ingenuity and a little bit of financial backing, I'm sure you could probably do something with it. Here on the corner of State and 3rd Street. So it's basically about 1:15 in the afternoon right now. That's the McMath, Sid McMath building. Pretty sure he was like a lawyer, governor. Sid McMath, pretty sure. Cook and Cosillo. Or would they say Casio. So there's the Federal Building, the Regions Building, Simmons Building, Bank of America, Stevens, Pulaski County Courthouse, the Marriott DoubleTree, just to give you an up, and the top of the Broadway Bridge. It'll be nice to get on the other side of Broadway, a little bit taller buildings, and maybe I can catch a little bit of shade. But I would say right now, at 1:15 in the afternoon on a Wednesday, it is the middle of summer. Summertime dies down a little bit, even non-COVID times. But I would say we're probably 20%, 25% of what the typical traffic would be. There would probably be 8 cars there at that intersection now. Plenty of vacant buildings. This is a vacant building here. This is the gay building. No, I do not mean that it's homosexual. I mean that it's the gay petroleum building. You can see there's lots of space in there. It's a nice big building. I don't know what you would do in there, but they have bays. They have bays on the gays. These are not from the Black Lives protest. This is from just some idiot that shot the windows out with a BB gun. But this is the gay building, and it's the gay petroleum building. Even though somebody has put a rainbow heart on it, this is not a homosexual building. Not that there's anything wrong with that. So right now, we're looking down, that's actually north. We're looking up to the Broadway Bridge. It's funny, we're going downtown, but it's north. If you're in New York, you go downtown, you're going south. And if you're going uptown, you're going north. But here, go downtown, you're actually heading north, because that's the direction. So right here is the Pulaski County Administration Building. They have that's where all the that's the judge, Pulaski County judge, which runs basically the county, the treasurer, the assessor, and all the support staff that it takes to run the county in that building there. And here is office buildings. Usually law offices, just because you can walk to your case. Walk down 2 blocks to the Pulaski County Courthouse. I ain't gonna lie, this shade is awesome. Giving me the hand, but I'm not gonna listen. So there's a sushi place right there in that building. I think it's still open. It used to be located on Capitol between Louisiana and Center Street. They moved it. And I consciously walk around these grates. There is a large generator down there. this guy. You might hear the breeze. I personally don't care because it feels great. Backside of this building here, there's arts and offices and stuff. A lot of it's vacant. But look at that fire escape. That is one slick looking fire escape. It's a modern fire escape. It's not like those old school ones that zigzag down a wall like that. Watch out. Stepped on a frog. The Hatcher Agency, they have a pretty nice looking building there. I want to do a walk from the Marriott here down Louisiana into the Quapaw neighborhood, which is basically 20 blocks that way. I will get to it, but that Hatcher Agency building is pretty cool, the roof and everything. So this is the East End Schools. This used to be the old Gazette building, circa 1924. Just look at these big, awesome doors. This school is still in use, or it's actually, I'll say, there's the Gazette building, 1908, and then I think that they acquired the building here across the street. But it is a school, an E-STEM school. They have the elementary on the east side of I-30, which is called the East Village, and then the high school is located on the UALR campus. So this would probably be the middle school, I'm assuming. They've changed it up a lot. But here's some offices like right at eye level. And just gonna shoot around this corner at Main, show this neat little mural here. I really like the Arkansas flag that's painted there, and then right up here. Look at that. No, that is not framed art. That is actually a painting. They do have a frame around the painting on the building, but that's pretty neat. You like that? Thumbs up if you like it. Crossing the street. So that building used to be Bennett's military surplus, or some people call it Bennett's Army Supply. You could go get your K-bar knife there. You could get commando boots. You could get food rations, MREs. You could get "Don't Tread on Me" flags. You could get, if you were a police officer, you could get like your tactical uniforms and stuff there. Then they, I guess that building sold because they were wanting to remodel it, and it really didn't fit what they were wanting in the neighborhood, so they moved it up to between 6th and 7th Street. And it failed. Business failed, which sucks. It sucks whenever a business gets forced out of their location and they do move and close because people associate the business with that location and it just worked for them at the rent price or if they own the building. But it's happened quite a bit. And I don't know if it's landlord, city. I know that Downtown Music, the city, gave Downtown Music such a hard time. They were basically the only thing open within 2 blocks. And because somebody wanted to change the building, they forced them out. They gave them noise ordinances and citations and all kinds of stuff. It's just stupid. Forced them out. Same thing with Juanita's on Main Street. They forced them out. Now they're no longer in existence. And Juanita's would have been perfect in the place that's where South on Main. I'd go to Juanita's a zillion times over that South on Main. Some people like it. I don't care for it. To each his own. Alright. The Rock Street Lofts. I've been down this road before. 3rd Street. I'm going to walk to River Market Drive, which is only another block away. And that just goes to show, 30 minutes of a nice brisk walk, shooting the breeze. You can get from one side of downtown to the other. There's no reason to, Thank you. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to pull this freaking tree out of the street. Okay. The fire alarm is going off here at 3rd Street. If you watched my 4th Street walk, you know that it was going off then too. Dugan's Pub. Liquor store, marketplace. Hey, how's it going? Lots of little eateries. Tough Nut Loft. This used to be a manufacturing facility. They've turned it into retail and living spaces. You can there's spots to lease. And this place right here is the same people that own at the corner are going to be opening this. I want to think it's called Henrietta's. But here we are, River Market Avenue. There's the River Market Pavilion. There's Curran Hall. I think that's Curran Hall. And we're here in Dog Poop Central. River Market Alley, River Market Avenue has hotels, workout centers, restaurants, bars, all within walking distance. All easily walkable. So there's no reason to stay down here and have to be stuck in one spot. You can easily walk from one side of town to the other, downtown. You can see museums, eateries, shops, anything you need within foot distance. And that's one part of the reason why I'm doing these videos, is to show, hey, it's easy to get around here. We have a beautiful, safe city. I very rarely come in contact with questionable people. Most times they're good quality people around here. Little Rock's a nice, safe place. Gets a bad rap sometimes, but those are basically people from Saline and Lonoke counties. They have no idea. So anyway, thanks for joining me on this walk. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, rock that notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Adios. God bless Arkansas, United States of America, and Hampton Inn. Why not? Thanks for tagging along.